Hello, everybody. Are you enjoying the summer? I'm sure you are, and you must be having certain goals this summer, uh, which will be your own choice. So, how are you going ahead with your goals, and how are you enjoying your days, thinking about the goals that you need to achieve this summer? Uh, Now, goal setting is absolutely necessary. I'm sure all of you will agree with me. And these goals, if we did not have, think how boring life would have been. It would have been a very drab life. And not only that, what would have happened with the amount of energy that we have, and with the amount of abilities that we have, we wouldn't have been able to utilize those if we did not have goals in life, and that would have made us very uncomfortable, and definitely life would have been very boring. So, yes, you are right. I'm going to talk about goal setting today, and if we really look into what goals we have in life, I'm sure you all will agree that goals are absolutely important. Now, goals can be two types. One can be short term goals, and another can be long term goals. Now, short term goals are goals that are stretched over a short span of time. For example, the goal that you set for today, or goals that you set for the next month, or next 15 days, next 2 months. So these are short term goals, and since these are short term goals, the amount of risk or the amount of uncertainty involved is very less. And these short term goals are also, because they don't involve a lot of risk and a lot of effort, they are easy to achieve, that we can achieve on daily basis. But when we talk about long term goals, these are set over maybe a period of a decade, or maybe more. It can be 15 years, it can be 20 years, you know. When the goal is set for a long period of time, definitely we cannot expect the result to happen immediately. And therefore, something that does not happen immediately involves a great factor of risk and uncertainty. So, long term goals definitely uh, are meant to happen, or we can achieve long term goals only when we abide by certain principles, or when we give our importance, when we give our focus, put our focus on certain factors. And these factors are determination, number one. Number two, perseverance. It has to be a focus. You need to have a proper focus on your goal. It also needs your hard work. A lot of hard work goes if you want to achieve your long term goal. And consistency, that is also very important. So if you have proper determination, if you are persistent, if you are consistent, if you have a good focus on your goal, and if you work hard, then only it is possible to achieve and reach your goal, particularly long term goals. Now, since long term goals span over a long period of time, one very important factor which becomes very essential, is patience. For example, say, I want to be an engineer. I'm just a student and I want to be an engineer. So, if that is the case, now engineers don't happen in just 2 years or 3 years, isn't it? You need to have a proper schooling where you write good exam papers, you fetch good marks in your exam, then you go up to 11 and 12 and you prepare more for your joint, etc. And then you get into engineering and go through the 4 years course where you need to do absolutely well, and you have to prepare yourself for the industry, and then only you can become an engineer. So or that goes for any other profession. Even if you want to get into the medical field, there also you need to prepare yourself a lot as a student in your school, so that finally you can get into the medical. So these are therefore long-term goals, that can only be achieved through patience and perseverance. You need to be consistent day in and day out. And for this, what is more important is not to lose your focus. Sometimes you may have distractions, and your focus may get diverted, but then it becomes essential for you to bring back your focus on your goal. And also for long-term goals, I would say two other things become very vital, and they are planning and designing. How am I going to achieve my goal? To design, to chalk out a strategy, to plan how you will proceed towards your goal. That finally can take you to your goal. So planning and designing becomes very, very important. What strategy you have taken up. And also, for long-term goals, since these span over a long period of time, these long-term goals sometimes, we individuals tend to lose our interest in the goal. So the best way to handle your long-term goal is to distribute it into shorter goals. If you distribute your long-term goal into short-term goals, so that, if you set for example, I want to be in a particular profession after some time, when I grow up, if that is your focus, or I want my kid to become or follow my profession. So in all these cases, if the long-term goals are divided into short-term goals, numerous short-term goals, it becomes easier to reach the longer goal. That can be a good strategy in handling short-term goals, long-term goals. And when we are talking about long-term goals, also very important is, you need to be prepared that there will be numerous distractions and diversions that will try to take away your focus and attention. So if you are committed enough to your goal, you need to bring back your focus and attention to your goal. Only your effort is important. No one can really make you, people can help you, yes, in your achievement of goals, but no one can do that for you. That has to be done by you, yourself. So therefore, it is important that if you feel you are getting diverted, because there will be various and numerous factors in your vision, that will be coming in your vision. There will be many distractions, many diversions that may be very tempting for you, since, as I said, that long term goals tend to make it very boring, and it becomes very difficult to stick to the goal. So in the meantime, you can have various temptations, but it is for you to resist those temptations and stick to your focus on the long term goal. Also, if you find that you are failing due to the strategy that you have taken to achieve your long term goal, uh, you may and you should change your strategy to achieve that long term goal. So, reviewing your strategy is also important. As I said, that you need to break the long term goals in short term goals, so that if you find in the meantime the smaller goals are not being achieved, you can change your strategy and try to achieve your long term goal in turn. And also, very important factor is, finally, is that you need to unite with your goal. You and your goal should be one. You should not allow any space to anything else if you are trying to achieve a long term goal. Um, I told you that distractions and temptations, numerous distractions and temptations will be there. But even then, you need to unite with your goal in order to achieve your goal. And uh, when you are talking about long term goals, also important is confidence. You need to believe in yourself. Only when you believe in yourself will others believe in you. So, believing yourself will fetch you the result, will fetch you your goal, will help you to achieve your goal. So, believe in yourself. No matter, even if you fail in short term goals, you change your strategy, but do not lose your self confidence. That is very important. And finally, another factor that I would like to mention is, you have to take risk. We are sometimes scared to take risk because we are very afraid that the path that we are going to choose may not fetch us the result. But if we don't take risk, if we don't set out from our house, how do we know whether the path is right or wrong? So you need to take that risk. Once you take that risk, you will be able to analyze, you will be able to review whether the strategy is right or wrong. So you have to set out from your house, put your feet forward, and march ahead. So set your goals, divide them into short term goals, hold on to your perseverance, your patience, your determination, hold on to your self confidence. Do not waver off from your focus, and just go ahead and win it. So, with that, signing off today, and hoping that you like my videos, and please do not forget to comment or like and press the bell icon. So all my best wishes with you. Thank you. Meet very soon.